Chapter number 3, Water O Water. This chapter has been taken from EVS book of NCERT book. So here, in this chapter we will learn about the importance of water, the sources from where we can get, the natural sources from where we can get water, and also its uses and why water is so important for us. So let's begin the chapter. So the chapter starts with a very beautiful poem written by Sri Prasad. So in the entire poem, the poet has told about the uses of water, where we can use of water, why water is so important, and also the natural resources of water, and also what happens and what are the distraction that water can do. So let's begin. So here I will explain the entire poem and also the story with the help of some pictures. So the poem begins when a small boy Munna, he is talking with his nani. Nani means grandmother. So, Munna, a small boy, he is talking with his nani, discussing with his nani, and is telling that I will wash my face with water. So, the who is telling? Munna is telling to his nani. So, we all quench our thirst with water. And again, Munna says that water is not only used for cleaning purpose, but it is also used to quench our thirst. We can satisfy our thirst without water. Just imagine you are very tired and you are in need of water, and at that time if I give some other thing other than water, will you feel happy? No, because when we are feeling very thirst, we need water. So water is very important for our life, and it quench our thirst, it satisfy our thirst. So, and water is very important for all living being. We all are alive because of water. Water has been with us for ages. Its story can fill so many pages. So water is not an important concept for us. It is so old that it is so old as we compared with the evolution of earth. Means when the life of the earth started, the story of water is also there with it. It goes on parallel. So water is not new for us. So it is with us from ancient times. So here I have tried to explain the poem with the help of pictures. So I have taken each line from the poem and I am trying to explain it with the help of pictures. I hope, dear students, you all are enjoying the poem. So next, somewhere it is dew. So water has many forms. So somewhere we can see the dew. Can you see dew in the picture here? Dew. So somewhere it is dew, and somewhere it is snow. So snow is what? Snow is also water. It is a form of a water. So somewhere it is dew, and somewhere it is snow. And steam is also water, as you know. So steam is also a form of water. When we boil, if when you go to kitchen, just see your mother while she is boiling water, you can see some white thing is coming above that. And what is that? What is that? That is steam, not other than steam. So steam is also water. It changes its form. Water has forms, so many. Means water can, the steam is also water, snow is also water, and water itself is also water. So water has so many forms. That is what says my nani. So my nani also, my nani means who is telling? Munna is telling. What he is telling? That everything, these all things my nani has told to me. As you all, dear student, you also spend your time with your grandmother talking about different things. Here Munna is also talking. Here Munna is talking about water. So Nani is explaining to Munna that all water has so many form, and we find water in from the different resources. So next Nani is telling what? The river flow. So from river we get water. So river flow. The waterfall sings. So why here it is written sing? Because from the water, when water falls from the height, it produces different very beautiful sound, and it seems as if water is singing. So waterfalls sing, and water swells in lake and spring. So here in this line we can find the poet is telling about the sources of water, the natural sources from where we can get water. Life on earth it has brought, watered field and life they got. So life in the earth is possible only because of water. So since because water is there with us in from the ancient time, so water has brought life in the earth. So it has watered our field, and in this way life have generated in earth, on the earth. But when the water breaks in flood, great misfortune it always work. Means water is so useful. Without water we cannot live. All the living beings are only because of water. So without water we cannot live. But there is one very destructive form of water also, because during rainy season when the water level increases, it breaks into flood and lots of destruction it happens. In the picture also you can see how the house has been ruined. You can see everything has destroyed, the electric wire and the house, the road, the trees, everything. So when the water breaks in flood, flood means what? Bad, great misfortune it always works. So great, there is lots of great misfortune. Okay, so I hope you all have enjoyed this poem. So let's see that what are the uses of water, why we are telling that water is so important and without water we cannot live. So these are the important uses. That is, water is used for drinking. When we are very thirsty, in that time we cannot satisfy our thirst taking some cold drink or other thing. At that time we desperately need water. So water is used for drinking, water is used for washing utensils, for bathing, washing clothes, hydropower. Dear student, do you know, dear little children, do you know that hydropower means electricity also can be generated from the water? In this way we can generate electricity from water also. Industrial use, there is if you go around any factory, everywhere water is needed. So water is also used in factory. And also the enjoyment, that is during swimming. So how we can enjoy? Because of water we can do that. So water is used for irrigating plants and trees, building construction, washing cars, fountains. It beautify our surrounding. Kitchen work, mother whatever she does in the does work in the kitchen, she always takes helps of water. So water helps for kitchen work, water transport, irrigation and aquatic life. Water sports, water is also helpful to extinguish fire when fire breaks down. Cleaning floor, water also helps to clean clothes, utensils and also floor. Okay, so dear children, I hope you have understood that how water is so important by looking into the different factor that why water is so important. Next is, let us see the sources of water, the natural sources from where we get water. So from ocean, from river, ponds, lakes and streams we get water. But these water, how this water travel to our house? Whenever we need water, we don't go to ocean directly or ponds directly and collect water. So how this water travel to our house? So let's see in the next picture. So can you see, this is the water resource from where there is one machine has been fitted, and from here water travels from the pipe, the narrow pipe, and it goes to the huge factory where in this industry water is being cleaned, purified and it has been transported to our house, and it has been stored in overhead tank. From here our pipes is been fitted, and through pipe we get water. So in this way water travels from natural resource to our house. So here let me tell you that water, clean water we can store in different types of container. So these are the different containers where we can store clean water, our drinking water. But you should, dear children, you should remember that water should not be left uncovered. It should always be covered. Do not drink uncovered. If it is any water, it is being kept for uncovered for long time, do not drink it. Okay, so let's move. So let's see that how this chapter begins, and the story of the chapter begins that how Chutki is confused. So here we have seen that why water is important, and the resources or sources of water. And now let's see the next story which is related to water. So Chutki, a small girl, she is confused. So the story is about confusion of the Chutki. So let's see how she is confused. Hiran and Chutki were feeling very thirsty. So they are very tired. You can see Chutki is imagining about water. So they both are feeling very thirsty. So, when they went, their uncle gave both of them mango pana. So mango pana, do you know? It is very good during summer season. It helps us to get rid from all the bad effect of heat. That is, from during the summer we get heat effect. So it reduces all it. So uncle gave both of them, means Hiren and Chutki, mango pana in a tumbler. But Chutki wanted to drink only in only in glass. So uncle did what? Her uncle poured the panna into glass tumbler. You can see. Okay. So but what happened? Since Chutki wanted that she wanted to drink mango panna in a glass tumbler. So her uncle did the same, poured the panna into glass tumbler. But Chutki was not happy. She complained. Why she was not happy? Because she complained, Uncle, you have given me less panna. Why? Because the tumbler seems to be big, but when it poured into the glass, it seems to be very less. So Chutki was not happy because she loved to drink panna. So she was not happy because she thought that uncle has given him less panna and she wanted more. So Chutki was not at all happy. So this is the end of the story. And my dear children, remember that water is very important for our life. Without water we cannot live. Only not only for human being, but it is important for plants, animals, for every living being. Water is so important. So what we should do? We should save water, because water what we drink is very less amount in earth. So we should save water.